Hey folks, I was watching the tennis the other day on television and John McEnroe was commenting, and he was one of the greats of tennis, and it was interesting. He was talking about the player that was doing in the game. He was saying how, like John McEnroe was saying, it'd be interesting to see how much resistance the player gave to the things that were stopping him getting to where he wanted to be, you know, the victory. And I thought that's a really interesting point that, you know, he said, is he willing to be comfortable with being beaten, or is he going to offer resistance to the problem? And I thought, you know, to paraphrase him, and I think that's a really interesting thing to think about, is the things that are stopping us getting to where we want to be in life. Are we willing to accept that, or just to be comfortable? Because he mentioned about, is the person willing to be comfortable, or are they going to give resistance to the problem? And I think that's really important. Maybe if there's things we want to achieve, you know, to sometimes take a look at the situation and think, am I just being willing to be comfortable with things the way they are, even if they seem really bad, or am I really willing to give the resistance to the problem? You know, am I willing to fight and to put real hard effort and drive into getting to how I want things to be, and at least, even if I don't win, at least trying to put up a fight to win and trying to be victorious over our problems. So, and when people are trying to do weight training, you know, building up their physique and their physical abilities, you know, we don't get stronger without pushing against the resistance. You know, without that resistance from the weights we push against, or the movements we make, we don't get stronger. So, you know, quite often when we're younger, we get this message from the world and people around us that we shouldn't fight and we shouldn't offer resistance to problems. We should just accept things, and we should accept criticism, or we should accept, you know, people pushing us around even sometimes, and their life pushing us around. And really, I think, you know, to build up the lives we would like to build up, it's worth, first of all, thinking about what we really want to do and what we really want to achieve in life, and where we want to be and how we want to make things. And then to, rather than just be comfortable with the way things are, even if they're bad, sometimes we can still feel like comfortable enough to not be determined to change it. And, you know, I think just try and build up our determination to change things, and build up our drive, and build up our desire to change things, and to push against the problems, and to try and change things, and really give it our best shot to try and make things closer to how we want them to be. And we don't have to make everything perfect straight away, but even if we start every day, or as often as we can, like just trying to do things to get closer to where we want to be, we can maybe get to where we want to be, or at least closer to there, and keep on building up on that and make things better for us and for the people we care about. So I'm going to have a think about where I really want to get to now, and how I want things to be, and try and build up my drive and my determination and my resistance to the problems, and to fight. And Alvarez as well, the tennis player who I saw in another game, he said after the semi-final in the tournament that he only won because he was determined to fight, and it was a difficult game. And maybe in life sometimes it's good to fight against our problems and to try and make things better, and, you know, to really be determined and really try hard to make things better, because we might get that victory we need, and it'd be worth trying, I'm sure. And we can, even if it doesn't work out, we can feel good that we tried, you know. So I'm going to go and have a think about where I want to be, and things I'd like to build up, and then I'm going to try and start doing those things I need to do to get closer to it. So I hope things work out really good for you, and stay in touch. It's really nice of you to watch the video, thanks. And please press subscribe if you find these videos useful, and the like button, the thumbs up button, so I know that you like the videos. That really cheers up my day a lot. Thanks very much, and it'd be great to hear from you in the comments. Loads of love to you. See you later. Bye.